Then he said to them all, "If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me." Luke chapter 9, verse 23. One of my favorite quotes is this: "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit." Will Durant. The results we get are almost always a reflection of what we do on a consistent basis. Sadly, most of us are consistently inconsistent and fall short of our potential because of it. Stay tuned. Bible 360 starts right now. Welcome to another episode of the Bible 360 podcast. I'm your host, Keyston France, and the greatest coaches and athletes have learned to build in habits and routines that lead to excellence. They line up their dominoes. Each domino represents one single action you must take that will ultimately lead to the achievement of a goal that you set. It creates a set of small yet consistent connected actions that end up with a larger desired result. When you successfully knock down one domino, it leads to the next, and so on. You gain positive momentum along the way. For example, as I train to compete in NASCAR races, I line up my dominoes something like this. Domino number 1, start the day with a smoothie. Domino number 2, do 20 push-ups, jumping jacks, or burpees. Domino number 3, train in the gym for 60 minutes. And domino number 4, stop all meals by 9 p.m. This principle applies most importantly to our spiritual life. In Luke chapter 9, verse 23, we are reminded to take up our cross daily and follow Jesus. I line up dominoes like 6 a.m. Bible time, prayer before meals, listening to podcasts during my training, and family prayer at night to make sure that I stay consistent in my growth as a follower of Jesus. Consistency leads to continuous forward progress. It creates and sustains positive momentum towards our goals and eliminates shortcuts and excuses. We have to show up and do the little things that lead to growth. So, let's line up our dominoes on the way to a godly life. Think about it. Hey, I want to say thanks again for tuning into the show. If you enjoyed it, please show me some love and go on over to YouTube and subscribe to my page, Bible 360 Outreach, and hit that bell right next to it so you know when I'm posting. You can also find the show listed in Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and pretty much any other podcast directories. Until next time, I wish you a very pleasant adieu.